enjoy yourself. You're about to get a message from yours truly. Sit back and enjoy yourself. You're about to hear a message from yours truly. Pure Bama Freeman lifestyle. Ooh, hey. You're about to go from city to city. Yeah, yeah. Traveling across this land. Pure Bama Freeman lifestyle.
At least not be on the CGA type of time. You can probably get the $40 hollow. Okay? Alright, the lot lizard motherfucking special. But please don't act like you own, you know, some high level escort shit and you can just buy a pussy left and right and so on and so forth and, you know, girlfriend experience and shit like that. Come on, bro. No, that's not your life, dog. You gotta stop it. Okay? You gotta stop it, bro. Alright? And you can never shame, again, you can never shame the man that can get the shit for free that you gotta pay for. Never. Just like a bald nigga can't motherfucking shame a nigga with a head full of hair. Nigga that's gotta pay for pussy to get it cannot shame the nigga that can get it for free. Okay? Never. If that's your thing, do your thing. But what we not finna do is y'all niggas finna turn this shit around and seem like you winning. Alright, because you spending. Alright? You're not finna turn around and make it seem like you winning because you spending, my nigga. No, that's not gonna happen.
Man. What up? This is your boy Bama, the Rambler, man. I'm going ramble on Mr. Fantastic Head ass, and I want to go ahead and give a shout out to you guys that's gonna come here on this Sunday. Want to give you guys a major salute for coming through and supporting the channel, and when you do that, make sure y'all hit the like button. If you're new, sub to the channel as I will ride on these highways in the byways, guys. Once again, thank y'all guys for coming through, man. As your boy roll and make this bread so I can do me some tricking, man. But however y'all tricking it, you're tricking it. You hear me? And we're going to tackle it today, guys. This is a old ass conversation. And to be quite frank with you, as you can tell on the title, this is the reason why black men specifically are losing globally. Are y'all listening? Let me repeat it again. This old ass conversation is the very reason why the black man in America is losing globally. Okay? This is the primary reason. And so, guys, we're going to tackle it today. Okay? We're going to tackle it. And if your feelings get hurt, so what? Man the fuck up. You too busy worried about what a nigga doing with his D in his wallet. You can at least take a conversation. It's just a conversation. But either way it's spun. Okay? It should not affect you at all. Right? Because a real man don't worry about none of this shit. So, guys, listen. We're going to tackle it. And y'all just give me a moment. Okay? Give me a moment and let me get myself situated. I need to put in my address on this GPS. Okay? So, y'all guys, just hold.
be on the CGA type of time, you can probably get the $40 holler. Okay? Alright, the lot lizard motherfucking special. But please don't act like you on, you know, some high level escort shit and you just buying pussy left and right and so on and so forth and, you know, girlfriend experience and shit like that. Come on, bro, no. That's not your life, dog. You gotta stop it. Okay? You gotta stop it, bro. Alright? And you can never shame, again, you can never shame the man that can get the shit for free that you gotta pay for. Never.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. A nigga that look like a Smurf is definitely paying for some cat, bro. Okay, listen. A nigga that look like a Smurf, man. I'm just being honest. I ain't directing it towards nobody, but I'm just saying. I know niggas' feelings get hurt when you talk about certain shit, but when a nigga look like a Smurf, man, he definitely paying for it. You feel me? But anyway, man, look, I'm gonna play a little bit more in a minute, man. But I gotta send a shout out to the chat, man. Salute to MJ Hines in the building. He says, right? The tricking versus non-tricking combos getting so tiresome. It is. It's like, why is it a big issue? Let me ask y'all a question, a simple question. It is not. It don't take a lot of philosophy. It doesn't take a lot of brain power, and it doesn't take a high IQ to understand this, right? I want you to answer it with the best intelligence you have. Do you hear the Indian men talk about tricking? Do you hear the white man or the white tee man talk about tricking? Or any of these men that I'm naming, do any of these men depolice to the same level or the same degree as the so-called black man in America? If y'all can in the chat, bombard the chat with your answer. If you know of any other race of man that depolice to the same level or the same degree, whether it's religion, whether it's philosophy, whether it's whatever, right? On whatever level of depolicing, who depolice more than the so-called black man in America? Okay? Can you all give me one? So that's how we're gonna get this thing started, man. Because again, this is an old ass conversation, and this conversation has not pushed black men forward, right, in the sexual marketplace, in a lot of respects around the world because of these dumbass conversations. Okay, this is idiotic, right? It's low IQ, right? It's non-productive, and it's not a money maker. So, end of the day, the tricking conversation is whack, right? It's lame, and it's only for the Smurfs, right? To talk about. Only Smurf-looking motherfuckers talk about this tricking shit. I want y'all to reflect on this now. Only these Smurf, gremlin, gerbil-looking ass people talk about tricking, bruh. All right? Only them type do that shit. MJ Hines says, so his rent or mortgage is free because it's not. He asks, is his rent and mortgage free? No, because it's not. He's a trick to the bank. Yeah, everything is tricky. You got to pay for something. But see, when it comes down, listen, here you go, MJ. Here we go. Right? Y'all wonder why these hoes talk about niggas hate women and shit, right? This is the prime example. Because y'all reduce the power and the importance of slice hole. Ooh, let me say this shit again, because you niggas ain't heard it in the back. You didn't hear it in the back. You niggas that talk about this tricking and you reduce the importance, the relevancy, and the impact of slice hole is only showing yourselves as haters of women. Now, I understand your disdain for black women because of what they've done and what they are continuing to do. But in this overall spectrum of shit, you're diminishing your leadership or your responsibility as a man when you're downing another man for actually being a provider of something that women want naturally, and that is resources, right? Ain't no woman seeking free, my nigga. As listen, guys, listen. This is the reality, okay? I know some of y'all got this fantasy in your head. You should such this guy, but I want you to understand something. What woman that's feeling you, woman that's digging you, she like you, she want to get with you, she sweating you. Which one of these women really seeking out of their nature free, right? For example, let me illustrate my point. What woman is walking around seeking free D, right? Now she may be looking for some free money, and we talking about the sexual marketplace here in America. You know, women want to do something for nothing. I get that point, right? You may cut me on that. But my point is this: women are not walking around looking for just free shit. They want shit that benefits them, okay? And money is a benefit for them, right? But unfortunately, some of you guys got this idea that a man that give a woman money and she in return give him some comfort or conversation or give him some type of, companionship or whatever the case is, as he would say, the girlfriend experience. The reality is this: both parties are looking for something in return. It's called both people looking for a return of an investment, whether it's time, whether it's resources, whether you giving her guidance and understanding and leadership, whatever the case. It's all a resource. The point in case is, ain't no human being looking for anything for free but a trick himself. Okay? Now you have tricked yourself to believing that there's shit in this world that's free. Just for example, you niggas thinking that, I'm looking for reparations. We're gonna get us some free money, nigga. None of that shit was free, right? It's not free from the standpoint that somebody paid a price for you to even have a conversation about reparations, right? Even in religion, you talk about Jesus paid a price for you to be forgiven of your sins, right? Even motherfuckers talk about, the reparations. You know what I mean? The government should pay a reparation. Nigga, you gonna pay that shit back in taxes. What are you talking about? Hey, it's nothing in this world, guys, that's free. Nothing. So you have tricked yourself as a trick to believing that you're getting women for free. Now, if you believe that you're getting it for free because, you have this elongated payment process, as in, marriage, right? You have this extension of back payment. You're late on some payments, as in, you ain't did nothing for me lately, right? We ain't went on a vacation since we've been kicking it, right? Or I need a Birkin bag, or I need some Chanel or whatever, right? These are back payments you niggas are paying just to say I'm getting it on the back end. But the reality is this: you trick that have tricked itself to believing they get it for free, that your ass is just doing essentially a pay loan. Huh? You get a goddamn payday loan, bruh. So that's all it is, bruh. Quit acting like the man that's paying for it is less than you because you getting it in the elongated payment process. Check. The reality is this: both of y'all hitting. So what's the difference? You're taking a longer route to get it, as in spitting this game, right, and playing a game, and then you get tricked out the game because she the one that did all the gains, or she obtained all the gains, and your ass took the L's. You took all the L's because them one or two times that you pumped and squirted, it doesn't equal amount this, or it's not as equal or has an equal exchange to what she's gained out of your ass, right? Think about how many strokes you had, and then men, we get kind of tired of hitting the same slice hole anyways. So you done hit her about 4 times. You done got tired of it, but yeah, you done took her out to a few dine-ins. That's high-end restaurants just to impress her. But you ain't tricking though, right? You done went and got a $50 haircut, right? You done went and bought that $200 bottle of cologne. Check. You done went and goddamn filled up your car with that $4 a gallon, right? With the 93 premium, right? Because you're driving a Lexus or a Mercedes or whatever. But you ain't tricking though, right? You done spent all this money to impress a bitch, and then you thinking that you got some game and swag and all that shit. But the reality is, it's just a elongated payment process to buy some companionship. Check. That's all it is, bro. So this Smurf ass nigga and the other Smurfs are tricking themselves to believing that they're getting shit for the free, when in reality, it's not. Okay? Get off of it. NBA and NFL cats pay for play. Yet no one complains about that. Now these are mediocrity niggas, right? Mediocre niggas, right? Mediocre at best, right? Finances is mediocre as hell. Lifestyle is mediocre as hell. Mindset is mediocre as hell, right? Because only a loser or a brokey would be talking about pay for play. Only broke niggas talk pay for play, bro. Think about it. They in the same pot as the people that complain about rich people. Think about it. Poor people mad at rich people because rich people are not giving away free money to poor people. Or poor people have conversations like the rich should get taxed, right? In these niggas' case, these niggas should have game ran on them because they paying a check for some time and some companionship. So she should be running game on his ass. She should take advantage of him. When in reality, the dude that put the ring on it is most likely the one being tricked. He been bamboozled. He been had. He been led astray into believing that he's not a trick and that he's doing it the right way. You feel me? Yeah, the Smurfs, the goddamn Smurfs, right? Papa Smurf, Granddaddy Smurf, Lady Smurf, all these Smurfs are always talking about what a nigga doing with his money, when in reality, they ain't got no problem with no white man going overseas or going on Skid Row or Figaro or going to Vegas and tricking, right? Ain't nobody got no problem with that. Matter of fact, they lined up at the door, at the trick store. You feel me? So, at the end of the day, y'all are just spinning wheels, bro, and you wasting time on a non-productive conversation, bro. That's all it is. Salute to you, XL Pro. What up with you, bro? What up with you? Salute to you, man. Appreciate you for coming through. I paid $50 for gas today. Am I tricking to Exxon? Yes. According to these niggas, if you pay for anything that is not valuable, well, let's put it like this. Let's use these Smurfs logic, the Smurf logic, right? Here's the Smurf logic. The Smurf logic says that gas is more valuable than smashing a chick, right? I mean, retrospectively, that's what they believe. But they say this indirectly, but directly they're saying, no. Gas is more important, than smashing a chick. Okay. You need gas to go to work and make money. Okay. Fine. But the reality is, you'll hit that go live button, and you'll talk about a guy that always worked. You never see him with a chick. He's always getting his bag. He's always making his money. You know what you call guys guys that does that? You call them incels. You call them lame, socially awkward. You say all that shit, right? A guy that just focusing on his bag right? And he just put a premium on his money, and then he go and trick it off just to knock off a little release. You get into this idea that he's a trick and he's a lame, he's an incel, and he ain't doing it like you because you're taking the loan payment route. You know what I'm saying? You getting an extension or you're remortgaging your home and shit. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're more important than the guy that can pay off his goddamn mortgage in a couple of years, and you're on a 30-year goddamn fixed loan for your damn mortgage, right? You know, and we shouldn't be paying for stuff. We should not be paying for stuff that that's less than our bills. Like the importance of a woman is not more important than our bills. Okay, this is their logic. All right. The reality is this: guys that will spend a lot of time working, getting their paper, and they're not seen in the public eye with a chick. In a direct way, these people would say these are incels, they're lame, they're socially awkward, they're weird, they're creeps, they're predators, they're all this shit, right? And the guys that's always booed up with a chick that's getting it for the free, these guys are doing it the legit way because they choose to elongate the payment process, right? And they also uh, diminish their ability to be a provider, right? A man that complain about providing resources to the woman is essentially a broke nigga, right? That's all it is. And they're not willing to compete with the guys that got the bread to basically, you know what I mean, get what it is that they want. Now let's just be honest. The guys that's getting the shit for the free, right? Their mindset as it relates to them being attracted to a woman is just as sexually based as a man that's tricking. A man that's tricking is seeking one thing out of an interaction with a woman, no different from a guy that's elongating the payment process. Essentially, what I'm saying is the guy that's elongating the payment process is like a person on a 30-year mortgage loan, right? They're on a 30-year payment plan to pay off a mortgage loan, right? This is these guys, the gang guys, right? The Smurf ass niggas, the ones that is on a 30-year fixed loan to pay off the mortgage. They're more important than the people that can pay it off within 5 years, right? A man that can take care of it in 5 and 10 years, he rather pay his shit much quicker than a guy that's on a 30-year fixed loan, right? And this is essentially a whack ass conversation because who wouldn't want to go ahead and get to the point of what they actually are looking for? And if both men are looking to smash the same chick, then why would you not, if she offering, you know what I mean, or asking, why not take care of the bill than waiting to pay the bill? It's just like you going out to eat, right? And you're gonna tell the waiter, hey, give me 5 months to pay our bill. No, the restaurant wants you to pay for it now. And if you could read the room, Smurf ass niggas, you'll recognize that the women want you to pay for something right now in order to even take them on a date. Check. So this is the mindset that y'all got to come to grips with. Like, you're not gonna cut no corners, man. You gotta pay, bro. You gotta pay for shit out here. I wish I could gain my credit. Yeah, go to the credit bureaus. You know what I mean? TransUnion Experian and goddamn I can't think of the other one. But anyway, uh yeah, hey, give me a goddamn 800 credit score real quick. I need the 800. I need the 800 real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I pay my bills if you just go give me a free 800 credit score and I'll be straight. Shit don't make sense, bro. So how can a black man be broke but trick? That's a contradiction. Yeah, like it's crazy how these niggas' minds work. You're a lame ass nigga for going overseas. We could just stop with that point alone. You're broke because you travel overseas, right? You're lame because you go overseas. Okay. Or let's just say it like this to make it much more blunt. You travel all the way overseas because you want to smash a chick. All right, let's just walk through this, right? Let's just walk through it. First and foremost, you can't be broke traveling overseas, okay? It's just that's sort of dispel that myth that the man is broke if he travel overseas, all right? Not only that, that's a cost. Then you say he broke if he pay to take a chick out to eat and then he smash her. Or he may outright just smash her without taking her out to eat. So that's another cost. Not only that, he got to have a place to stay when he go overseas. That's a cost. What makes it more costly is the fact that he may be there 1 week to 2 months, or 3 months, or 6 months. But he's broke though. Check. So in the midst of doing that, he's tricking as a lame overseas with all these expenditures hanging over his head. Check. So yeah, it's all a contradiction when you say a man is lame, broke, and all this, when he opt out to go overseas and deal with a much more cooperative woman, a much more peaceful woman, and a woman that's not going to give him any problems, right? And I mean, if it's a $40 special, that's even better. But I don't understand that logic either, right? But the nigga want to talk like he ain't broke, but yet he's talking broke man language, as in the tricking conversation. But anyway, none of this shit is not adding up when the man can't be broke by traveling overseas. Then two, he can't be lame if he's able to learn the language, and also he's able to interact and socialize with these people in their language. You know what I mean? Even if it's a conversation, the guy is able to interact with a different race of people, right? And he's able to have a good time. So I don't understand what's lame about that. Check. So, damn, bro. All of it is crazy. Every bit of it is crazy. Yeah, my damn thing keep cutting off. It's not free because I had to spend time. Time is money. Money is time, right? They so busy talking about leveling up and all that. And see, guys that trick, we're not opposed to leveling up, right? And what shows that you level up is that you don't make a big deal about tricking per se, right? So you guys that take all this time, here it is, here's the breakdown. You guys that take all this time trying to finagle your way into some slice hole, you wasted a lot of time when you could have been using that to get overtime on your job. Ooh, you guys that could have went and just got a little overtime rather than wasting time on a chick that has put you on one of them Steve Harvey specials, right? She got you thinking that you so special that she's willing to elongate the slice hole process, right? Because let's face it, she's seeking resources or you providing. Let's not use tricking language. She's looking for you to provide for her and protect her, right? And then you in return just want some slice hole. So y'all waited 9 months, 6 months, 3 months, 1 month, 2 weeks, 1 week, 5 days, 3 days, right? just to get slice hole when you could have used all that time to make more money. However though, why not just get it on the front end instead of waiting on the back end? None of that shit y'all doing makes sense. None of it makes sense, and you know it don't make sense because time is money, and money is time. Check again. That's why they don't want to see the receipts because tricks smash way better looking women. Not only that, listen, the tricks are smashing all kinds of women, right? Listen, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something real quick. These guys have limited themselves to only black women. Oh, okay. Y'all say they the best women in the world, right? This proves that you're the man because you are smashing only black women in America. Oh, okay. So you'll jump your ass on live and talk about them same goddamn women. You'll talk about how they're a Keisha and she fat and she's hit the wall and she's got tracks in her head and she's a German Shepherd. She's a potato head, right? Her slice hole stink, right? She got jelly rolls. But this is the woman that you're wasting time with when you could have got more money and went on overseas for a woman that looks way better. Not only that, okay? These dudes that are lame and tricks, they're smashing all kinds of races of women. Okay? From Asian to Latina to European, right? Australian, right? Arab in some cases. But y'all only limit yourselves to just black women. Now, who's the lame? I would say the lame is the one that complain about the very women that they have limit themselves to. Ooh, wee. Damn, bruh. Ain't that about a funky one? Ain't that about a funky one, bruh? Based on the numbers and the math, a dude that tricks will smash more women than a non-trick. Yeah, it's like, you know what they gonna filibuster to then? They'll say shit like, well, you know, that's why y'all got STDs or something. They got to go to the STD game. You know what I mean? Like you smashing more chicks, so you have more of a risk, right, of getting STDs or STIs, right? But yet they're smashing the women that have the most STIs in probably the world. Well, we already know that they got the most in America, but the guys that limit themselves to a demographic of women are leading in all of STDs and STIs. Check. But yet, they're non-trick. But yet, they haven't tricked themselves that they're not at more risk than the men that go overseas. Think about what I'm saying. But yes, you get more women in the tricking dichotomy than the non-trick dichotomy, right? The non-trick is suffering from blue balls. The non-trick have to resort to, in a lot of cases, Pornhub. Now, we could do, right, the statistics on the non-tricks versus the tricks. Which one of these demographic of men actually watch more Pornhub? Ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. Which one of these men watch more Pornhub? Right? The non-trick and the trick. Who watched the hub? I can't say hub. Can y'all answer? Can y'all answer in the comments? Who watched the most Pornhub? The tricks or the non-tricks? Who fantasized the most about women? The tricks or the non-tricks? Yeah. See? Who consumed the most? I will wait. Listen, I will wager the guy that is a non-trick watch more Pornhub and he jack off the most. I guarantee. I get. I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you, the non-tricks jack off the most and they watch more Pornhub, bro, than the tricks. Nah. I guess they give. I guarantee they more attractive, right? Whether the women want to admit it or not, the tricks get way more attention than the non-tricks. Okay. Now you can talk about, well, the tricks don't get no respect, nigga. I've been seeing the non-tricks get disrespected for the last 10 years easily. Okay? The non-tricks have been getting the most disrespect than the tricks for the last 10 years easily. Easy. MJ said the non-tricks get the most watch the most Pornhub. And it's true. The dude that has smashed internationally has more game than the local cat, in my opinion. Facts. It's facts. Think about it. The man can spit this so-called game in another language. Ooh, wee. And he got an accent. Listen, y'all know niggas love a motherfucker with accents. Like, it's just like, for example, the niggas in the north like a chick that could talk that's from the south. He liked the way that she talk country. It's just like a nigga from the south like a chick that's up north, right? All right, so that's a small example. Dudes that go overseas like to hear a chick try to speak English in her accent, right? Or in their case, they like us to speak their language in our uh, accent. Okay, this is a reality. This is a reality, dog. And they jokingly say, "I like your accent." So the point in case is this: a guy that go overseas and he's able to get more results, better quality, better cooperation, a better experience, have less problems overseas, is running circles around a non-tricking man in America that gets on a YouTube live stream and complain about what a dude going overseas doing with his money. That is a major, major reality, y'all. Okay? That is a major, 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 major reality. Okay? You're not going to get it no plainer than that. Check. Non-tricks be the main ones asking to see the tricks receipts. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't trick on a chick, but I want to see what you're working with, though. Since you're doing all this tricking overseas, I want to see. I want to see what you over there tricking for. Why you would take all that time and fly 10 hours away, 22 hours away, 4 hours away. And by the way, hey, a guy that fly from New York to California gonna be on a 6-hour flight. Check. But anyway, it ain't tricking, right? So anyway, why would you want to go overseas? Let me see what you're working with, right? Well, let me see what these women looking like. Matter of fact, they asking to see if it's true. When they ask the tricks that go overseas, they want to know if it's true because they see them on their Instagram as well, right? They see the add water hair women, right? When I say the add water hair, I'm talking about the curly hair that go down, down their back, right? They want to see if it's true. If you lame niggas, you trick ass niggas, if y'all are pulling them type of women overseas. And the answer is yes. We're pulling those women, okay? With our broke ass money. By the way, America's currency is the number one currency in the world, so I don't know how we're broke overseas. Check. See? Man, go on and pass, man. You just up here sightseeing. You see me trying to get over, dummy? Anyway, you can't be broke with the number one currency in the world. Okay? So you arguing from a point of a woman. You have female talking points. Okay? You're not broke going overseas, bro. Okay? God damn, this thing be doing this shit. Non-tricks be thirsting over IG models. Meanwhile, tricks smashing a chick similar or better than the IG model. Yeah, the IG models is walking on the beach in these places. She's walking in the city in these places. And the tricks are looking at them. I've seen several goddamn IG models. I've seen I've talked to a few IG models that I've friended on Facebook or on IG, right? I've seen them because why they ask for your IG, check, and you end up smashing them. So while they're at home jacking off to these chicks and visualizing in their mind what she could possibly look like, I'm already taking a flight and smashing her. Check. Let's take this quick little break, real quick. Let's listen to the Smurf talk this non-tricking talk. Okay, let's listen to the Smurf do this non-tricking talk. Let me rewind it real quick. Let's go, Smurf.
Not be on the CGA type of time. You can probably get the $40 hauler. Okay. All right, the lot lizard motherfucking special. But please don't act like you own, some high level escort shit and you can just buy pussy left and right and so on and so forth.
Well, first of all, checkmate on this. He is on high level and he's not broke going overseas. Women he is obtaining is on a higher level than women you do panels with, right? The women you're doing panels with and having discussions with and all that shit on panels, the women that dudes are smashing overseas are on a higher level as far as aesthetics, as far as femininity, as far as cooperation, all that shit. They're on a much higher level than the women that you're trying to impress with your talking points. So let's just start with that shit. Not only that, he is smashing them left and right because why? He's smashing however many his budget would allow him to smash. So it's not a limit unless it's a budget, right? So again, this is Smurf talk. This is broke man talk, okay? And at the end of the day, the guy that he's talking crazy about is laughing in his goddamn face. Let's go.
And girlfriend experience and shit like that. Come on, bro. No, that's not your life, dog. You gotta stop.
It is our life. You talk about girlfriend experience. You talking about we not living this. We are living this. Check. I had non-payment. The reality is, they all seeking some type of help or they looking for something, right? You're gonna pay for an excursion, a good time. You're gonna pay for something, bro. Okay? You paid her way in the club. You paid for a drink, whatever, right? God damn, bro. Why does this thing keep doing this shit? So this is radical non-tricking talk, bro. It's crazy. Let's get it.
Shame.
Guys, you're paying anyway. Okay? This is smirk talk, bro. You feel me? Yeah, the tricks get get the best of both worlds. None tricks don't get either. Hey, and this is true. Like they sitting around suffering from blue balls, bro. Like they suffering from blue balls, whereas a guy that's going overseas, he's getting a major release. Not, I mean, so much so that when he come back home, his sack is empty, and that he don't even want to look at women for a while. I mean, in my case, I get tired of looking at women when I go overseas because there's so many of them. For one, then number two, I had so many experiences with them. It's like I'm tapped out. I'm tapped out. So it's like I'm ready to get back home and make some more money. So I can go right back to tricking, right? So again, this guy right here is sitting up and talking to some men that are smashing a much higher level woman that he's having conversations with on YouTube. Think about what I'm saying, guys. These smurf ass niggas are wishing that they could smash the chicks on these panels, whereas the guys that's going overseas are smashing chicks that look way better, smell better, act better, right? Not competing with you, not being argumentative, not opinionated, don't have these dusty ass talking points, right? And they're giving you exactly what you want, right? Because they already know you're fantasizing about them. Because, you know, I mean, let's face it, we would like these non-trick ass niggas before we went overseas, right? We was looking on IG just like these niggas. We was looking at Snapchat just like these niggas. We was on Facebook just like these niggas, right? We were looking at YouTube just like these niggas, right? And we was wishing that we could smash them chicks, right? Until we have came into until we had a come to Jesus moment. Check. When we came to the come to Jesus moment, we didn't realize that we were just that close. We were just that much closer to the Lord, right? And these non-trick smurf ass niggas don't quite get it.
Never. Just like a bald nigga can't motherfucking shame a nigga with a head full of hair. Nigga that's gotta pay for pussy to get it cannot shame the nigga that can get it for free.
I guarantee you this, they both getting haircuts. Hey, let me just say this, Mr. What's his name? Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic 824. I can guarantee you this. The dude that got a head full of hair and the guy that got a bald head, both are getting haircuts. Check. No different from a guy that paid for it and a guy that is tricking himself to believe that he's getting it for free. They both are smashing it. One is having a long process to getting it, and the other guy is getting straight to the point. No different from a guy that got a long head of hair and a guy that is bald headed. Right? One is a short process, one is a long process. So your point is a smurf point. You feel me? Let's go.
Okay? Never. If that's your thing, do your thing. But what we not finna do is y'all niggas finna turn this shit around and seem like you winning, right? Because you spending.
Hold on.
Right?
Hold on. We got to get into that. You are winning when you have the ability to spend. Ooh. Let me say that part. If you have the ability to spend, that means that you win. Why would you be winning, Mr. Fantastic? It's because you're getting exactly what you want. Anytime somebody spends money, they're getting what they want. No different if you pay your bills. If you spend your money on your bills, you're getting what you want. Why? Because you want a roof over your head. You want your lights to be cut on, right? And you also want to have a damn vehicle to drive. Okay? So it don't matter. If you spend it on food, you're winning. Because why? You're clenching a hunger. No different from a man, right, that wants some slice hole If he spend the money for it, he's winning because why? He's able to get the urge taken care of. Now you're not winning if you're thinking that you're going to get some bills paid for free. Can you imagine a Smurf trying to get his bills paid for free? It don't even sound right. So at the end of the day, we all have a slice hole bill, bro. Okay? It is what it is. Check. Trick equals tap out and thirst has been quenched. It's exactly. If I got $1,000 that I want to spend, I can say, hey, I want to smash between 8 or 10 chicks that I want. Right? But what a non-trick would say was, no, don't spend $1,000 on that. Spend $1,000 on taking a chick or 3 chicks that you interested in, right? You take them out to eat, and then with that $1,000 you can go and stand in line and get you some J's. Go buy you a Gucci belt, and then you can take her to Ruth Chris. You get more for your buck with just doing that. Whereas a dude that done took $1,000 and he done smashed 8 to 10 chicks that he really fantasized about and really want, right? He's already accomplished the goal. He has not wasted no time because the time was well spent. My nigga, check. You understand that? The time was well spent. I win because I spin. That's it. That's it. It's simple, bro. It's as simple as sweet potato pie, bro. It's simple, man. This is simple work, bro. Big bank take little bank. Yeah, I don't understand why black men will waste time worried about how men spending their money, bro. You feel me? Yeah. But this is the conversation. See? That's why niggas ain't winning globally as a collective. Because this dumbass conversation is basic. And what really made me hone in more so on this conversation is when I went to Thailand and I was able to see all races of men being tricked. And one thing they was not doing in Thailand was arguing about prices, right? They was not arguing about prices, and they wasn't worried about paying. Check. And matter of fact, they was smashing even the chicks from the motherland. Oh, for you African ass niggas, right? Yeah, okay, you African American ass niggas that complain about tricking. Guess what? The women, the original women, right? The non-mulattoes from Africa was over there selling slice hole, and they was giving it to the European zaddy. Ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. Ain't nobody had a complaint. Check. Ninjas buying Jordans for 300, so they're they are tricks to Michael Jordan. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go trick on Michael Jordan. I'm gonna go trick on him. I'm gonna stand in line and wait on him. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stand in line and wait on him to release it. I'm gonna stand in line for him to release it. Right? I'm gonna give him 300 because I'm balling and I'm a nigga too. Check. Yeah. See? Yeah. See, that's what y'all don't get. That's the part you don't get. You a trick on your favorite content creator. You a trick on some Jordans. You a trick on Versace. You a trick on your bills. You a trick on the shit that you want. But it sounds like to me, you don't want no slice hole that bad because you have to put a label on it when you have to spend for it. Ooh, wait. Well, this is probably the hottest, this is probably the best damn live stream I probably done yet. And ain't nobody here, bro, but one guy. Ain't that about a funky bell? Yeah, they're trick on Taco Bell and trick on goddamn Walmart and Oh man, bruh. Yeah, he the biggest trick, bruh. Hey, goddamn, they used to listen to Trick Daddy, didn't they? Then they used to did they used to listen to Trick Daddy? Oh man. Uh-huh. Okay. What's that? Shut up. Uh-huh. Okay. What's that? Shut up. Head ass. Ninja. Uh-huh. Funky bud. Yeah. Talking about you ain't no trick. Yes, you is, nigga. You trick on what you want, but see, you say you don't really want no slice hole like that because you ain't willing to pay for it. Well, you gonna pay for it anyway with them damn elongated payments. You feel me? Yeah, the Smurf. Smurf over here talking this non-trick shit. Non-tricks will buy Jordans to try to impress the chick they want to crack. It's, it's, it's unbelievable, man. These guys' frame of thought, right? They'll sit back and go and listen to Anton. But Anton wasn't tricking on Mika, though. Ooh, damn. Jump on the nigga panel, won't he? You know? Nigga be tricking if he's like, man, pull me, hey, Anton, invite me to your panel so I can get my damn subscribers up. You ain't tricking though. Oh, okay. You tricking for views and everything, bruh. You feel me? Oh, tricks don't have to impress a chick with Jordans and Gucci belts. It just nigga stick out like a sore thumb. He a sucker. He don't realize that the woman is getting ready to trick his ass into believing that he ain't gonna pay and that she really like him to get the loan payment to get him to really invest. Number one being his time, and then number two, putting a ring on it, and then putting a baby in her. And now she gonna make his ass trick for the next 18 years. But he ain't a trick though because he spent some game. And he should knock a nigga that's getting it for free, head ass. Check. I'm just saying, bro. Y'all's conversation is whack, bro. Like, this is whack shit, bro. This is whack.
Not be on the CGA type of time. You can probably get the $40 hollow. Okay. All right, the lot lizard motherfucking special.
Oh, so you talking about
but please don't act like you on, some high level escort shit. And you can just
my nigga. Where your chick at? Okay, where's she at? Right? Or do you got one of them damn sex dolls? You got a sex doll? Did you order one of them sex dolls? Because I'm going to tell you something. If you trying to impress one of these chicks in America looking like a Smurf, my nigga, you're going to be one of the ones that's going to be ordering the sex doll. Okay? You're on the list. Okay? Of being the ultra incel of America. Yeah. See? Make incel great again, motherfucker. The Smurfs are gonna all order sex dolls. Listen. And they gonna be over here doing content with their damn sex doll in the corner somewhere. And he gonna be talking to her like she can really have a conversation with him. Matter of fact, he gonna bring his sex doll up on the panel to have a conversation with her. And guess what? His sex doll is not going to even be argumentative. She's not going to have an opinion. She's going to be feminine. She's going to be fit. She's going to be cooperative. She's going to be everything he envisioned, right? And he going to say, I'm the hottest YouTuber ever because my sex doll is the finest bitch in the world. Check. Yeah. Sex dolls. Yeah, man. Yeah, he gonna go get him one of them damn sex dolls. Oh, we're talking about the $40 special and the goddamn lot lizard. This nigga will get a sex doll over a lot lizard. Check. He look like the type they used to you know what I mean, on the low go and pay for some of that base head piece. He used to go get the crackhead slice hole, bruh. You feel me? Yeah, Peggy, they cook the damn gizzards and the damn and the potato logs at the convenience store. You feel me? Yeah, he smashing them with the enlarged, you know what I mean, breasts. Yeah, he over there smashing them. Talking about he getting it for free because she gave him a couple damn potato logs and some gizzards and some goddamn fried chicken at the convenience store. Huh? With the goddamn with the jungle juice and shit. Yeah, yeah. She said, yeah, go on over there and grab one of them jungle juices. I'll give you my damn employee discount. Yeah, I got it for free. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, he over there smashing Peggy. Yeah, she talking about, yeah, the manager ain't in today. You can come over here and smash me on top of these damn styrofoam cups. You feel me? Yeah. Uh-huh. We been watching you. You look like that type. Over there sneaking Peggy over there in your motherfucking studio apartment. You feel me? Talking about you getting it for free. No, you ain't. You ain't getting it for free. Turkey and eggs and potato leg. Yeah, he over there eating them potato long shit, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bruh. Yeah, the convenience store lady. I call her Peggy. Yeah. Mr. Smurf was over there smashing Peggy. Over there at the goddamn the convenience store in the hood. Uh-huh. The one with the grease stain on a damn on a cooking apron. Yeah, yeah. The one the same cooking apron that she done had since you was a little boy. And she was sitting up there looking at you, waiting on you to grow up, and every time she see you, she already knew what you was gonna order. Them same old ass dried up gizzards, and goddamn, she waiting on your ass to grow up. And every time you get in there, she complimenting you on how big you getting, huh? And you sit over there telling us, yeah, I'm getting big. I'm 16 years old now. You know what I mean? Yesterday I was 19. Yeah, with your 50 Tyson looking ass. Yeah, sure did. And then you was turning 20 yesterday, and the day before that you was 35. And then you sat around and you know when you was damn 13, she asked you did you want a hug, and then she let you hug her with them big old orangutan goddamn Brussels. You know what I mean? You sitting over there getting hard, and you go home and jack off on her, right? And you come home smelling like gizzards and potatoes, right? And she sit up there waiting on your ass getting, you know, to get older so she can give you some of that slice hole over there on the styrofoam cups. You know what I mean? She done been fantasizing about your Smurf looking ass, right? All this time she been sitting back, goddamn, you know, fantasizing about you with that lazy eye. She got that lazy eye. You know what I mean? She acting like she wasn't looking at you, but that was the healthy eye looking at you. You know what I mean? She was smiling at you, and then she was over there looking with the other eye. She was looking at what she was, you know what I mean, grabbing your damn dried up gizzards and shit. Yeah, yeah. You was over there sneak looking at them big old breasts, right? And she said, "Boy, give me a hug. What your mama doing?" Yeah. And then next thing you know, she went over there to your mamma's house, playing cards and shit, and talking. You know, they gonna go to the hole in the wall. You know. Yeah. And she's sitting over there trying to get a sneak peek with you in your little boy shorts. You know what I mean? Your little cross shorts that you had back in the day. You know, we are the one that used to ride up in your ass a little bit. You know, them little short, them Detroit Piston looking short. She want to catch you in some of them so she can see your little 13-year-old print. Yeah, that's you, Smurf. Yeah. Hold on, bro. Let me get out. I'm getting out of hand now, y'all. I'm getting out of hand, bro. Let me get out. Let me slow down, bro. I gotta stop, bro. I'm a big kid now, head. I'm a big kid now. Yeah, he was 13 the other day, and then he turned around and was 22 day before yesterday. Oh man, boy, these damn Smurf ass niggas, boy, y'all need to quit, man. Y'all need to quit, bro. I'm finna ready to get up off here, man. I done did enough. Listen, I'm gonna close it out with this, man. This is why we losing, bro. Okay? This is why we losing, dog. Okay? We having these dried up conversations and it's non-productive. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're talking about this shit in the next 2 to 5 years, I'm going to automatically assume that you really don't have a life, and I'm gonna really be a firm believer that you're gonna get a sex doll, or you're gonna be hitting Miss Peggy from the convenience store. You feel me? Yeah, I'm just telling you what the only options you got. You either gonna be smashing Peggy on the back end and in secret, and you're gonna also be fantasizing on a panel with these mid to above mid chicks that have hit the wall and that you're debating about, and you allow them to run your blood pressure up, right? You're gonna be doing this the next 5 years, 2 to 5 years, and you ain't gonna be in. You would have been wasted so many prime years on some old ass bars, okay? That ain't amounting to nothing. Whereas the trick to smash the woman of your dreams, bro, and he done did her any kind of way he wanted to, and he done moved on to the next. Do you understand that? Yeah, sure did. Do white men, Indian men, Asian men have a word for tricking? No, they don't. And I've asked this question numerous of times. They don't have a word for tricking. They don't. What's the Indian word? Like, give us the word in Arabic for tricking. What's the word? What's the name tricking in Spanish? What does that mean? Portuguese, French, German, huh? Swahili. What's the tricking name for that? You don't have one. So with all being considered, you guys are losing, and you will continue to lose because you have the same whack talking points that is non-productive and will never get you nowhere in life. Because the truth of the matter is this: the tricks don't have no problems with the non-tricks, okay? But the non-tricks got plenty of problems with the tricks. That's the reality. So with all that being said, I'm out of here. This your boy Bama, the Rambler. Okay? I had to talk about the tricking conversation. And listen, it's whack. And it's cringe and weak. You feel me? You feel me? So with all that being said, appreciate y'all for coming through. And I'm gonna get out of here, man, and I'm gonna go make me some more tricking money. And I'm gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna land this plane, man. See y'all on the next flight. Peace.